Just getting into New Mexico. Crossed over from the Lubbock, Texas area. A lot of open spaces out here. Starting to feel like the West. This stretch of New Mexico is also old Route 66. They still market themselves quite well. So today we're in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And this one actually has been on my list for a good while. I'm a huge Breaking Bad fan. Really just a huge Vince Gilligan fan. Everything he's touched has just been gold. But so naturally, I've got a few stops here to see for sure. Everyone knows the Walter White house is here. And there are several other locations from the show too, and I have them scouted out. We're gonna cruise around, comfort of the air conditioning, and see what we see. First stop is, that's right, the car wash. Very recognizable building. No mistake in this one. It is a real functioning car wash. Kind of busy too. Looks like it's pretty popular. This is where in the very first season, Walt works for Bogdan and his eyebrows. And just a few short blocks away is Walter White's house. It's funny, if you Google this, or even just look on Google Maps, it actually comes up, Walter White's house. Although, clearly, he doesn't live here. This lady does. And I will say, I observed all of the signs on her front yard that say, please respect our property, take your photos from across the street, which is exactly what I did, but that gal still bitched at me as she sat out there chain smoking. Ugh. And next up we got Jesse's apartment. This little duplex he rented from the daughter of the owner who lived next door. She ends up becoming Jesse's girlfriend and meets an untimely fate at the hands of Walter White, one of his early victims. Has a garage, actually. But through that little gated door right there would have led to the little back areas where they smoked their cigarettes, where Walt breaks into the house at some point. Pretty cool. And it's actually for rent, too. So, hey, if anyone's looking for a cool, unique place to live. And naturally, not too far from Jesse's apartment is his house. Also sort of known as his parents' house. His parents lived here, and then he and Saul used some trickery to get them to sell for very cheap, only to, at the very last minute, reveal who the buyer is. I love that scene. Very well done. Pays to have a lawyer like Saul sometimes. Alright, we still got one more stop. That's right, as you might have guessed, it's Los Poyos Hermanos! Or, Twisters. Twisters is a chain out here. I've seen a few of them. They advertise burgers and burritos. Nice, they got the sign painted on. The manager just asked when they're gonna start filming. It's interesting. They are under some renovation, looks like. Doing some painting and stuff. A look at their menu. Perhaps spread a little thin with all the different cuisines. I opted for their signature burger, the Renegade, with no bun. And like everything in New Mexico, they smother it in this green chili kind of thing. Actually pretty delicious, though, I gotta say. It had some good heat, nice and spicy. Chili was tasty. Yeah, I'll take it. So here in the parking lot, I was able to have a word with one of the women who was working inside, not for the restaurant. And sure enough, she was able to divulge that they are about to start filming the next season of Better Call Saul here. That's pretty awesome. That's definitely one of my favorite shows. Definitely love seeing a filming location, but it's rare I get to see one in between filmings. That was pretty unique. Anyway, up here on the south end of town, it is Albuquerque in the distance, though. I guess it's kind of hard to tell. Gotta make it through the rest of New Mexico, heading into Arizona next. I say, seen a lot of beautiful scenery on the road, but god damn, Arizona really stands out as a beautiful one. People associate it with Phoenix, which is kind of ugly. I mean, damn, the wide open expanses. So many states you just can't really see that far. I swear I don't think I got a single view in all of Tennessee or Virginia. Or Arkansas, for that matter. Shit. Dry heat indeed. It is creeping up to 110 today. We are near Phoenix. Boy, it's not stopping these folks. We're near a river of some kind. Or a lake, maybe. I'm not too sure. We're just northeast of Phoenix. Man, this place is packed. Damn, these people are gonna walk like a mile. I will say, 110 dryness. I got the window down. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty tolerable as long as you're not in direct sun. Direct sun's pretty hot, but I'll take this over that 95 humidity of just about every state I went through. New York wasn't too bad, actually. And then Texas. Woof. Top of the just miserable, oppressive heat scale. Oh, nice. They got inner tubes and shit. Wow, this looks fun. It is a Saturday, so everything's mighty crowded. So Phoenix got up to 114 degrees today. Good Lord, it was warm. And no question, I will still take that over 95 and humid any day of the week. But we have made it. We're looking at the Colorado River, which means we are on the very western edge of Arizona. We have to cross the state line. And what a beautiful sight it is. Oh man, it is good to be home. First time in a long time. Finally feel that way. Wonderful sight. Other side of that river, great state of California. It's by far the longest I've ever been out of my home state. Not something I'm entirely used to, but definitely good to get out. I gotta tell you, the weather, I get back to San Diego and feel that weather again. Oh my God, it is gonna have such a new level of appreciation from me. I suppose you could call it a triumphant return of sorts. Didn't hurt myself, didn't get into any trouble really. Van didn't break down at any point. Pretty triumphant overall. Call it a success. But oh man, it's good to be standing here. Here's my last moments out of state. I'll have to cross that bridge yonder and get the F back in California. Ended up driving by Joshua Tree. Figured I might as well stop. Chill for a little bit. Maybe make myself some dinner. Catch a little sunset. And quite a beautiful sunset it is. Got these folks up there silhouetting themselves nicely. Just chilling over here in one of the day use areas. This entire park is booked up. Sun just set. Magical time of night, actually. Sky's turning kind of pink. All the mountains have this unique glow about them. Definitely a beautiful park, especially at sunset. But I might chill for a little bit, at least check out the stars. Might be in for a show, who knows. Already pretty gorgeous. Pick up some of those colors in the background. It ain't bad. Kind of pretty. Last little bit of light. It's eerily quiet. Kind of nice. I've got this whole little canyon to myself. I don't know why. There's not... one car is driven by. I've been here for like 20 minutes. Coming down the mountain toward Palm Desert. It's the cluster of lights you see in the distance. First bit of urban California. All the rewards that it offers. Literally my first stop. Gotta do it. Oh, I've thought about it so much on the road. I missed it. But, oh, it's definitely time. Made it back to San Diego, where my loyal hound was waiting. Come here, little miss. Lacey, up. Good people.